Howdy folks, and welcome to the latest edition of Up North at 4. Today we're going to work on one of my weaknesses, fashion. We'll get some tips from a local store manager, and Jeff and I will talk to the amazing Kreskin. You may have heard of him. We'll get to all of that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. The American Civil Liberties Union is asking the Oneida County Jail to overturn a ban on mailed letters to inmates. According to a news release from the ACLU, the jail here has not allowed those incarcerated to receive personal correspondence. The group claims the policy forces those who are in the facility into further isolation by making it difficult to maintain relationships with those on the outside. This morning, I requested an interview with Oneida County Jail officials, and as of right now, they have yet to reach back out to me. As we head into fall, Wisconsin Public Service is warning people of utility scams. Over the years, WPS customers have lost thousands of dollars in scams. Scammers will pretend to be from WPS and may threaten to turn off energy right away unless there's immediate payment. Do not pay them. And if you think a scammer is calling, hang up right away. Then call the WPS phone number at 1-800-450-7260. Squid Game is the #1 show on Netflix right now, and at least one school police officer in northern Wisconsin doesn't watch children to watch it. Squid Game is a Netflix series where people play a series of children's games for the chance to win money with a deadly penalty if they lose. Officer Belland at Crandon Schools said in a Facebook post that kids are playing these games and mimicking weapons. The officer strongly advises that children do not watch the series because of its graphic content. Wildlife biologists confirmed a mountain lion sighting in the UP near the Wisconsin border. This is a trail camera image showing a cougar walking through a semi-open area of firs and poplars. This photo was taken near Iron Mountain, Michigan in September. So far this year, 10 mountain lion reports have been confirmed in the UP, including 3 from this area. Well, the mountain lion of weather forecasting joins us now, Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller. Jeff, cold day out there today.
Yeah, hey Dan, happy Thursday. Woke up early this morning, you saw this, you're probably like, what the? But then it got better, right? Lots of sunshine through the afternoon. Still though, a bit cool for late October, highs basically in the 40s today. We should still be in the low to mid 50s around here. Not right now though, it's 46 in Rhinelander with a northwest breeze around 10 and a pressure there steady at 30.00. 52 for Wausau. Okay, you win. Also a northwest breeze there, gusting near 25 today with the pressure steady at the airport there in Wausau as well. Okay, so what you see out there now is what's going to happen for us basically tomorrow, Saturday into Sunday before a slow warming trend kicks in here next week. We have 50s and even some 60s back in the 7-day forecast, but we got to get through the weekend first. And all right, so here we go. Going forward, so 45 tomorrow, you're going to feel that. 46 for us on Saturday, and then kind of hanging out in the 40s again, and 50s are back in the forecast Tuesday, Wednesday, into Thursday. Okay, so remember on Monday, I stood right here and showed you what a La Nina winter usually looks like, right? The jet stream goes north, up toward Alaska, and then dives down across the Great Lakes area and keeps things kind of active, right? Well, today, the Weather Service came out with their forecast for precipitation and temperature. Temperature looks like this. So above average or near above average temperatures across the Great Lakes. Typical La Nina pattern there with cold weather across the west. And then precipitation-wise, because of that dip because of the jet stream, the Great Lakes usually get more precipitation. But this could mean some rain, though, in January and February around here. All right, the clouds are out of here. The rain has left us. We had a ½ inch of rain last night. That is now across parts of northern Illinois. For us, though, we are in dry out mode with clear skies tonight. Means cold temperatures, lows in the 20s tonight. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
I've been through the desert on a horse with no name.
This week, America's Game celebrates some of America's greatest cities.
Boy, we've traveled a lot.
And our wheel spinners
We have all Chicago and D.C. area residents with us.
came to represent their hometowns.
I cheered for the Miami Dolphins.
I was named after one of the oldest bakeries in San Francisco.
It's a funny coincidence because my given name is Sarah Lee.
All this week on America's Game.
I love it.
Wheel of Fortune, weeknights at 6:30 on NBC 12.
Saturday, October 23rd, the Wisconsin Department of Justice will be holding a free prescription drug take-back event. If you have unused or unwanted medications, ointments, patches, non-aerosol sprays, inhalers, vials, or pet medication, clean out your medicine cabinets. Don't let your old prescription fall into the wrong hands by disposing of unused or unwanted medications properly. For more information on locations and accepted items, go to doseofrealitywisconsin.gov. This information is brought to you by the Human Service Center of Forest, Vilas, and Oneida County.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
For Ed B., who can spot exactly 57 types of trees thanks to his Medicare allowance for new glasses, we've got you. For Jackie R., who's added umpteen flower pots now that her allergy meds are covered, we've got you. For Michelle K., who likes celebrating life's big moments, like finding affordable premiums and, more importantly, finishing chemo, we've got you. For everything that happens to happen, we've got you. Aspirus Health Plan.
We're back on Up North at 4. I'm here with Sophie from Glicks. Glicks has 2 stores in our area, Minocqua and Eagle River. Sophie, thanks so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you for inviting me.
So I said at the top of the show, I'm not very good with fashion stuff, so you're going to teach me how to do this. And also today, we have 2 volunteers. Jeff and Morgan are at our weather wall right now. They're going to be trying on some Glicks clothing. Hello, you two. So I say, Jeff and Morgan, pick out your favorite right now, and then I'll just ask Sophie a first question here. So Sophie, just tell us a little bit about Glicks first off for the people who don't know much about it.
Sure. Glicks is a small family-owned retail company. We have a location in downtown Minocqua and downtown Eagle River. We sell women's, men's, kids' clothing, shoes, and accessories.
So what are you seeing for this season, this winter season coming up? What are the popular items right now?
The hit item is called a shacket.
A shacket, okay.
A shacket.
I feel like Morgan is wearing one right now.
She absolutely is.
Okay, so tell us about this shacket. What is a shacket?
A shacket can be worn by both men and women. It is a mix between a shirt and a jacket. So it can be a heavy flannel or a heavy shirt, which is great for transitional times like right now, where it's a little bit chilly, but not so chilly that you want a jacket.
Okay, fantastic. That's a new term for me, a shacket. And what is Jeff wearing while we have him in that sweater?
One of our nicest sweaters. We carry it every year in different colors and different patterns. It would make a very perfect Christmas gift.
I love that. Okay, I think you two, let's try another thing while we're here. And some theme that I'm getting, good job not walking in front of the camera this time, Jeff. A theme that I'm getting is we're not going to sacrifice warmth for fashion or comfort. Is that kind of an idea?
Absolutely. I think being in the North Woods, it's easy for us to be able to mix both. And with the year that we've had coming out, we want everything to be comfortable and fashion forward, but still easy to wash.
That's good. And I think it's important to think about right now with weird supply issues going on right now. What should people do for Christmas gifts? Should they start buying from Glicks? Are you guys having supply shortages?
We do have some supply shortages. Luckily, we have 70 other locations that we can pull items from. So thankfully, Eagle River and Minocqua is one of their larger locations. So we have some pull with the company. If we are short on a really cute item, we can pull it from another store and bring it over so that you guys can shop it.
Well, speaking of those items, let's go to Jeff and Morgan again. Here they are. Morgan looks like, well, what is Morgan wearing, Sophie?
One of our cutest and comfiest cardigans. We offer this in multiple colors. We have a black, a charcoal gray, and then this beautiful ivory color. This one can be worn with sweatpants and a cute little tank top, or it can be dressed up for an outfit that exactly Morgan is wearing.
Jeff, I feel like you two are straight from a catalog or something.
This is warm. We were just saying how soft everything is. Is this all your textures are this soft?
Absolutely.
So cool.
So what is Jeff wearing? Looks like a zip up, a quarter zip?
We have a quarter zip plaid. Plaid is still in. Plaid will be in. It's one of our more comfier pieces for our men's department. We have dressier items, and then we have something a little bit more casual like this one.
Okay, well, I think we should take a quick break. You two get a new kind of costume change on. We'll be right back with Sophie from Glicks.
Thursday's community calendar on Up North at 4 is brought to you by Merrill Steel.
Your eyes, beautiful on the outside, but if you have diabetes, there can be some not so pretty stuff going on inside. It's true. With diabetic retinopathy, excess sugar can damage blood vessels, causing vision loss or even blindness. So remember this. Now is the time to get your eyes checked. Eye care is important to your long-term diabetes management. See a path forward with actions and treatments that may help your eyes and protect against vision loss. Visit nowic.com and take control of your sight.
Think about your job. Now, imagine your new job. It is a possibility. If you're good at what you do, have confidence and drive, maybe it's time to go here. Good jobs need good people, and now's a very good time. Kreskin Automotive has good jobs waiting in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Rhinelander, and the bennies are bountiful. Check it out. It might be your time to fly.
In many communities, a good name goes a long way. That's why Merrill Steel strives to make our reputation as strong as the structures we build. Our employees, their loved ones, and our community are important to us, so we want to do as much as we can for all. By being committed to our community, we aim to prove that Merrill Steel cares. Come check us out at 900 Alderson Street in Schofield or online at merrillsteel.com.
I have worked at Huffcore for the last 36 years.
Huffcore closing the plant, moving production to Mexico.
I gave my life and my body to that place. Ron Johnson pushed through a tax law that rewards outsourcing. Companies can bring profits back from Mexico tax-free. And worse, Ron Johnson profited personally from outsourcing. He has doubled his wealth since taking office. Tell Ron Johnson to stop putting his profits above our jobs.
All right, we're back on Up North at 4. Let's take a look at our weather wall again. We have Morgan and Jeff trying out some clothing from Glicks. Sophie, help us out again. What are we looking at?
Morgan is wearing one of our most popular items right now. It's the Aztec Jacket. Every woman is loving this Western style right now, so the Aztec print is really big in our women's department.
That is so fun, and it looks like Jeff has another quarter zip on.
He does, but this one is special. This one is made by our own company. It's the 1897 brand, which is the year that we were founded. We carry this sweater in multiple different colors, and again, it's perfect for Christmas or birthdays.
I think that's great. And also, you two have a great kind of model, casual look. Like, very good job. I'm impressed. Well, how about you two try on two more things? And Sophie, tell us again, we have Glicks location in Minocqua and Eagle River. And besides some of the items we're seeing today, what else do you guys have?
In our women's department, we carry denim, and we just started carrying housewares too by a cute company called Mud Pie. So we have little pillows, we have some charcuterie board trays, which is really cool, great giftables for the season. In our men's department, we've got really nice dress shoes, a variety of different denim for guys. In our kids department, anything winter you need, we've got it.
And like you said, about 70 stores stretching across the Midwest, and it's a family owned? Or
it is family owned. It's actually owned by the Glicks. We are on our 5th generation of Glicks. Right now they're brothers, and the next generation will be cousins.
That's really cool. Let's take another look at Jeff and Morgan here. They're doing such a fantastic job. Sophie, again, tell us what's going on over here.
Morgan has on one of our very popular embroidered sweaters. It's an ivory color. The biggest part about this sweater is that the sleeve. Everybody is loving this bell sleeve trend right now. It's a dressier take on a regular sweater without it getting in the way because it's cuffed at the bottom.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And Jeff Scott, is that a shacket again? Am I learning?
It is a shacket. Wow. It's a men's shacket. So on the inside, it's lined with fleece. So it's extra warm, and we've got that plaid flannel on the outside.
Jeff, you're too good at this.
He has a future in modeling.
Yeah, I think so too. I could see you on The Price is Right. Well, Sophie, thank you so much for joining us on the show. That was a blast.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, and Morgan and Jeff, like I said, you guys are fantastic, so thank you for volunteering over there. And Jeff's taking off. Well, we better go catch him. We got to go to commercial break, but thanks again, Sophie.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be back right after the break. Jeff and I, we're going to talk to the amazing Kreskin. That'll be in just a few minutes.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart. Head to Auto Gear for the best in automotive accessory installation. Auto Gear installs the world's leading brands for all makes and models. Tinting, wheels and tires, custom seat covers, and so much more. Talk to an accessory specialist to see what Auto Gear can do for you.
When you're the victim of an accident, it can feel like the weight of the entire world is on your shoulders. Why not let us take that crippling burden off your back? Habish, Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
At Menards, shed some light on your home with over 800 outdoor lights and find your style with Patriot Lighting. You're guaranteed to find the perfect light that will match your taste. Add a modern touch to your outdoor living space with a poppy decorative wall light. It creates a dazzling look that will last for years. Keep your yard lit and secure with the security light from Halo. Save 11% on all outdoor lighting right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
After Elizabeth's death, there's nothing. Liz died for the blacklist. Whether she died in vain is up to you. This journey isn't over yet.
The Blacklist premieres tonight on NBC. Tonight, the landmark 500th episode of SVU.
Captain, you don't know how proud it makes me to say that.
Followed by an all-new organized crime.
All the dominoes fall in a row.
Convince me it wasn't you. Who tipped the police? Law & Order Thursday, tonight on NBC.
Welcome to Patchouli Garden in Park Falls. We love authentic Indonesian patchouli and we specialize in our original custom blends. Everything with the Patchouli Garden name on it we make right here in our store. Visit Patchouli Garden in the store or online.
Get your gear at Auto Gear, specializing in automotive accessories. Auto Gear carries the world's leading brands for all makes and models. Lift kits, spray bed liners, trailer hitches, and so much more. Visit the showroom in Rhinelander to see what Auto Gear can do for you.
We're back on Up North at 4, Jeff, and today we welcome a national star. His name is the amazing Kreskin. He's been on Dave Letterman, Jay Leno, Johnny Carson, Jimmy Fallon. He's been everywhere, and he's joining our little show today in Rhinelander, Wisconsin. This is the amazing Kreskin. Sir, did I do you any justice there? Could you introduce yourself to us?
I want to tell you, and I say this to all your listeners because I know that they have humor and understanding. These two gentlemen are fine to work with when they're sober, and not that I'm suggesting anything else. Please don't. You know, I have a philosophy today, and Seinfeld agrees with me. If we can't stop, if we can't laugh at ourselves, we're in great trouble. Don't you guys agree?
Agreed. Couldn't agree more. We do a lot of laughing at ourselves. Also, the audience laughs at us as well for
with us and
at us.
Okay, yes.
Well, amazing.
Even at you as well. That's good.
Well, sir, you're going to be in Wisconsin for some shows. You know, what do you do at these shows?
Well, they're evening programs or their afternoon programs because they're not half-hour pieces, you know, 90-minute to 2 hours, what have you. And I'm going to be involving the entire audience in what I do because, of course, I'm known as a thought leader. And I'm going to be tuning in on the thoughts of members of the audience, possibly altering how they're thinking, causing them to experience a strange phenomena. In all my shows around the world, I bring a committee from the audience up on stage. If it's a theater, they come from the balcony, from the downstairs, people I've never met. Universities, they can be sitting anywhere in the theater, and they come forward. And outdoors, when I do shows in which there's 10,000 or 8,000 people, we pick a half a dozen by chance. I hand them, as I'm going to do at all these shows coming up here in Wisconsin, I guess, and Minnesota. It's really, am I going into Wisconsin, guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Make sure we're there. But I will hand them my check, my fee for the evening. And then I will have a couple of the committee members escort me from the theater.
Oh.
If shows are outdoors, they usually have a truck off the side of the stage, and I'm taken in the truck by the committee, and the windows are all covered and what have you. But in a theater, such as I suspect I'm doing in the shows we're talking about, I will be taken out of the theater with a couple of committee members who will guard me. While I'm out of the theater, and hear this, the committee will take my check and hide it anywhere in the entire theater auditorium. That means balcony, the orchestra pit, the seating in the audience, what have you. It doesn't matter, but they will hide it. And once they put it in place, they will return to the stage, and one of the committee members will go out of the theater where I will be brought back in. When I'm brought back into the theater, as will take place, at the Palace Theater in I guess it's Wisconsin Dells, and the Mabel Taylor Theater, and the what is it, Campanile?
Campanile, yep.
But all these theaters, West Theater, and so forth, when I return, there is no verbal communication between myself and the committee. One or two of the committee, I simply suggest that they concentrate on what they've done and do not speak a word to me, do not answer any remarks or what have you. I then proceed to descend through the theater, the audience, Carnegie Hall. There were 4 balconies, and some of the committee was on the 4th floor. If I fail to find my check in any of these shows, I will forfeit my fee for that evening. The money will go to the company, the organization that hired me, and the show will be for free.
Wow.
That is a hell of a way to make a living.
Yeah, amazing, Kreskin. You're a thought reader, which to me seems like a superpower. You've correctly, looked out ahead in time and forecasted elections, sports scores. You work with boxers on your mental state. So what is a thought reader, and where does this power come from?
I don't use the term psychic or what have you, because this is not something supernatural or what have you. It has to do with a number of factors involved. First of all, it's a committee who committed this challenge. Do not concentrate. I cannot do a thing. It is not guesswork. But if my mind is not tuned in and with a feeling of rapport with the committee, then I can't function, because the committee concentrates. I tend to pick up their thoughts or inclinations and what have you.
Well, you can see those amazing acts by the amazing Kreskin at Wisconsin Theaters, October 29th, 30th, and the 31st. Wisconsin Dells, Menominee, and Minocqua, the Campanile Center for the Arts. The amazing Kreskin, it's been wonderful to have you on. Thank you, sir, and thank you for your stories.
And I'll be talking about my new book called The Adventures of the Amazing Kreskin. See you guys soon. Hey, I may read your thoughts in public. That could be a disaster. No, I'm kidding.
Thank you. Thanks again.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, we'll be right back after the break.
Play your way. Dine your way. Stay your way. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Win your way.
Goodwill starts with you when you shop the original Halloween headquarters. This season, as you get ready to open your door to mummies, princesses, and never-before-seen characters, shop Goodwill for great deals on one-of-a-kind Halloween costumes, decor, and more. Perfect for any ghoulish gathering. It's your purchases that also open doors to job training and opportunities, all while keeping items out of the landfill, making you a superhero to neighbors in our community. Goodwill starts with you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Scher, DC with the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau. Are you one of the millions of people suffering with the symptoms of peripheral neuropathy? Your symptoms may include numbness and tingling in your feet or hands, difficulty sleeping from leg or foot discomfort, and debilitating balance problems. I have good news for you. You can now get relief with our breakthrough treatment method without the use of drugs or surgery. Our treatments help to heal damaged nerves that cause peripheral neuropathy. If left untreated, you may eventually end up with a walker or wheelchair. So don't delay. Call our office now to schedule an appointment to see if our treatment methods are right for you. We will do a painless neuropathy severity exam to determine the amount of nerve loss. If you qualify for our treatment, it can truly change your life. Start living your life pain-free. Call today.
Do you love to sew, quilt, or embroider? Get the brother machine of your dreams. Tomahawk Sew and Back Summer Sizzler Sale. The biggest sale of the year is going on now. Heavy-duty denim machine starting at $199, regularly $399. Combination sewing and embroidery machines on sale for only $599, regularly $999. Plus, get other great discounts on many popular brother models and free instructional classes on all sewing and quilting machines. Tomahawk Sew and Back in downtown Tomahawk.
Okay, so it's Thursday. About that time, you start thinking about what we're going to do this weekend. I have to say, there's not a lot going on this weekend because a lot of people are thinking about Halloween weekend, which is 2 weekends from now. But there are a couple things. I want to remind people of the haunted house in Eagle River. Jeff and I did that. It was a blast. If you hadn't a chance to get out there, it's for a good cause too. The money goes back to the school, I believe.
And I think it's what, $12, which is
$12,
nothing
like
for a haunted house.
It was a blast, so that'll happen again this weekend. And then Food for Kids, a great fun volunteer opportunity. I will be there Saturday. I'm going to do the 10:30 shift, and there is a sign-up link for you. Otherwise, you can find it through Facebook. But that'll be a fun volunteer event. Jeff.
And that helps a whole bunch of people.
You did a great job, but I have to talk about some scary jack-o'-lanterns, okay? So jack-o'-lanterns are not that scary for adults, but except for these, right? Because you don't want to see these lights.
I love this. The ABS light, the thermometer, this is all like check engine stuff, huh?
And there's check engine light, so I thought that was rather clever. And then Jeff, this is a serious note, okay? There's a missing pet. So let's take a look at this missing pet. Missing pet ant. Craig is a black ant around 7 millimeters long. He's very friendly and he likes people. He does have a slight limp on his left middle leg. He answers to Craig, Craigie Poo, or Sugar Bear Cupcake.
What is this?
He was last seen walking down Main Street. So if you see
who is
an
missing
ant,
Craig?
It's a.
Who does Craig belong to?
Are you saying an ant doesn't qualify as a good pet?
I don't know. I would consider an ant a house pet. No?
No, you've never.
Am I? Okay, I'm just going to stay out of this one then because
so if you see that ant,
I don't want like PETA calling me.
They're always watching, right?
I know.
So I do want to say that tomorrow is going to be a very special day on Up North at 4 because we're celebrating a certain meteorologist's birthday tomorrow. And I have told Jeff exactly nothing of what's going to happen tomorrow.
Well,
so
no, I've walked into the newsroom like twice. And they're all like, shut up. Everybody shut up. I'm like, what is happening in here? So
all I will say right now is there's going to be a lot of twists and turns, a lot of surprises, maybe a guest that we haven't seen in a long time. That's all I'm going to say. We will have more from Jeff at 5 and 6 on the weather. We'll see you tomorrow for Jeff's birthday.
Was a fly with the bug.